My beloved child, stay with me now, because what you are about to hear carries the weight of heaven and the silence of destiny shifting in your favor. Do not move away, do not scroll, for every second that passes in this moment is designed to hold you. Something extraordinary is being written for you, and this message will not release you until it has fully entered your soul. The old story you carried in silence is fading into ashes. The heartbreak, the betrayals, the losses, and the nights where your tears fell quietly without a sound, they are no longer the ink that will write your tomorrow. Heaven has already picked up a new pen, dipped in light, and pressed it against the page of your life. This moment is not coincidence. It has been whispered into existence so that you may finally know, your life is not finished, it is just beginning. Every chapter you thought was the last has only been a preface. Now, your true story begins. Stay here, my child. Don't let go of these words. They are the thread tying you back to the promise of who you really are and who you are about to become. The room you stand in today feels too small for the greatness planted inside you. That heaviness you've been carrying is not a punishment, it is the signal of expansion. Your spirit knows there is more, and heaven is about to unfold it before your eyes. People may have spoken words that broke you, words that convinced you that this was the end. But those words hold no authority anymore. A greater hand has already written something new that no one else can erase. You were not forgotten. You were hidden for the right time. And now, my child, that time is here. Your new story begins not tomorrow, not next year, but now. The pages are being turned, and the ink is alive. You will not relive the betrayals, you will not repeat the heartbreaks, for the author of creation has chosen to remove those scripts from your path. What is coming will leave you in awe, and your mouth will only whisper, so this is why I had to wait. Do not skip. Stay until the end. Because every word is being poured directly for you, not by accident, not by chance, but because heaven has decided your name cannot be left in silence anymore. The storms you endured were not wasted. They softened your soil for the seeds of miracles. And the very ground that once swallowed your tears will now bloom with abundance and joy. Hold steady, my child, for the next sentence written about you will change everything. You are stepping into a story where opportunities will chase you instead of you chasing them. Where love will arrive without disguise or betrayal. Where your name will carry honor, not mockery. This is the divine announcement, the world is about to see who you truly are. And nothing, not even the shadows of your past, can silence what is being unveiled now. Listen closely, your new story is already alive in the unseen. Every delay was preparation. Every silence was heaven's way of protecting you until this moment. Archangel Michael says, "Stand tall now, for the pen of destiny has been dipped in glory and your name is written upon it." Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 333. The new story is not written with ink of sorrow but with fire of triumph. The very hands that pushed you away will one day try to return, not to break you, but to witness the glory that has risen from you. Do not think of yourself as small anymore. Do not shrink to fit into spaces that no longer deserve you. You were always meant to stand apart, to shine where others dimmed their own light. Every step forward from here is part of a dance with heaven itself. A choreography written just for you, where every movement leads to abundance, peace, and love. This story, my child, is yours, and no one can claim it from you. The curtain of your past is falling, and with it goes the weight of every rejection you once carried. The voices that whispered you were not enough are dissolving into silence. What rises now is the sound of your spirit awakening, louder than every doubt that tried to bury you. Your new story begins with restoration. The very things you thought were stolen are being returned to you in a higher form. The hands of heaven are rewriting losses into victories, scars into symbols of strength, and emptiness into overflowing abundance. Stay here, don't move, because the moment you leave, you risk missing the divine line being written right now. You are not reading these words by chance, they are alive with the breath of destiny, carrying light straight into your soul. The heaviness in your chest is not fear, it is the vibration of transformation. Something within you already knows the truth, the story has shifted. You will feel it in subtle ways. A sudden lightness in the air around you. A sense that time is moving differently for you than it did before. Encounters that seem random will carry threads of divine orchestration, pulling you exactly where you need to be. What once felt like a cycle of repetition is breaking. The same old patterns that held you hostage are being erased by unseen hands. Heaven has declared that you will not walk in circles anymore, you are moving forward into new terrain. People will not understand at first. They will see the glow rising from your life and wonder how you survived when they thought you would fall. But that is the beauty of this story, it was never theirs to understand. This story is authored by the Highest, and only you are chosen to carry it. My child, listen, your nights of silence were heard. Every whispered cry, every aching prayer, none of it was ignored. They are the very ink heaven is using to carve out your breakthrough. Do not let impatience blind you now. The pen has not stopped moving. The next chapters are being written faster than your mind can comprehend, and soon, what you prayed for will not only knock at your door, it will flood through it. Archangel Michael says, "This is no longer the season of waiting. This is the season of fulfillment. Step into the story already unfolding beneath your feet. The story is not small, it is vast. It carries wealth, love, restoration, and purpose wrapped in golden threads." Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 444. The world once turned away from you, but in this new story, the world will look toward you. Those who overlooked you will now wonder how they missed your brilliance. Those who doubted you will see the evidence of heaven's hand and fall silent. Do not resist the changes that are already arriving. They may feel overwhelming, even strange, but they are the signals of your story expanding beyond the limits of your past. The moments that broke you were chapters of survival. The moments that come next are chapters of thriving. You are walking into a season where doors will not just open, they will stay open, waiting for you to step through. This is no ordinary script. It is a divine novel being written in your honor, with lines that will echo for generations. The story begins with a spark inside you. Then it spills into your surroundings, shifting your environment, your relationships, your work, your health. The shift will not be small, it will touch everything connected to your name. This is why you had to endure the stillness. Heaven was preparing every detail, aligning every step, so when it begins, nothing can stop it. Stay until the end, because these words are only the opening pages. The greater revelation is still ahead, and you must not miss it. The silence is breaking. The light is rising. Your story is unfolding. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 555. The pages are turning, my beloved child, and you can almost feel the wind of destiny moving through your life. This is not imagination, it is the sign that the old ending has been torn away, and a radiant new beginning has taken its place. What once felt like the closing of doors is now revealed as the careful sealing of chapters that no longer serve you. Every delay, every pause, every moment where you thought nothing was happening, those were the hidden edits in your life's script. Heaven was rearranging scenes, moving characters in and out, making sure your story would not collapse under the weight of unprepared timing. And now, the alignment is perfect, the stage is set, and the spotlight is on you. Stay close, do not move away, because your next steps are not ordinary. You are walking into divine choreography, every detail designed for your elevation. Even now, in the silence of your room, heaven is whispering the lines of your new chapter into the fibers of your spirit. The shift is irreversible. What is written for you cannot be erased. In this story, you will no longer chase validation. It will come to you effortlessly, as the glow of your spirit draws people and opportunities without struggle. Where you were once unseen, you will now be recognized. Where you were once rejected, you will now be celebrated. The people who left you in shadows will return, not to harm you, but to witness the radiance that rose from your ashes. And you will not need their approval anymore, for heaven has already stamped you with honor. Every seed of patience you planted is sprouting. You may not see the full harvest yet, but the roots are breaking through, and soon the fruit will be undeniable. This is your appointed season, where waiting turns into winning. Stay till the end, for this unfolding has only just begun. Archangel Michael says, "The fire that once burned you is now the same fire that forges your crown. The tears that once weakened you are now the oil of strength on your head. You have not been defeated, you have been prepared." The story is not about loss anymore, it is about revelation. The people around you will not only see your rise, they will feel it in their bones. They will not understand how heaven lifted you so high, but they will know it was not of this world. Do not fear what comes next. Your life is no longer in the grip of chaos. It is in the hands of the author who never makes mistakes. And what is being written now will silence every storm that tried to bury you. This is your moment of divine unveiling. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 666. Feel the air around you, how it vibrates differently now. That subtle awareness in your spirit is not coincidence, it is the sound of your new story echoing ahead of you, pulling you into its flow. You will notice signs, numbers, unexpected encounters, each one a breadcrumb leading you deeper into your destiny. The things that once frightened you will lose their grip. Old patterns will no longer chain your steps. Even the thoughts that tried to convince you of failure will dissolve, because the narrative has shifted. You are no longer the victim, you are the victor. This story carries your name, and your name carries weight. Heaven has stamped it with authority, and no human hand can alter it. The lines are sealed in fire, written in light, and protected by angels who guard its unfolding. Do not doubt. Do not shrink. This story was written for you to shine. Your breakthrough is not somewhere far away, it is already in motion. Conversations are happening about you in rooms you have not entered yet. Opportunities are being shaped with your name engraved on them. The path is being cleared, even if your eyes cannot yet see it. The same people who underestimated you will soon witness what heaven always knew about you. They will see your rise and realize they were wrong to doubt. But their realization will not be your focus, your eyes will be fixed forward, because the story demands your full presence. Stay with me, because the next chapter is rising like the dawn. The first light has already touched the horizon of your life. And nothing can hold it back. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 777. The silence of the past is breaking, my beloved child, and a sound is rising that feels almost like music in your spirit. It is the rhythm of a new life being born, the steady beat of heaven turning the page on your behalf. Every line that once carried sorrow has been erased, and in its place, new sentences glow with promises that cannot fail. You will notice a calmness first, as if something inside you has finally unclenched. That calm is not emptiness, it is the space being cleared for abundance to arrive. The weight you carried for years is being lifted, because your soul cannot hold both heaviness and the miracles waiting to step in. Stay here. Do not rush away. Each word you receive now is a step deeper into the unfolding story that has already begun. You are not late, you are right on time, exactly where you need to be. The new chapter is not only written, it is sealed. From this moment forward, doors will respond differently to you. Where once you knocked and heard silence, now the hinges are already swinging open before you touch them. Opportunities that once seemed impossible will arrive naturally, and you will realize that favor has been chasing you all along. The waiting season was not wasted, it was weaving threads of strength, patience, and resilience into you. Now, those very threads are being used to stitch a garment of honor that will clothe you in this new chapter. The people who doubted you will see you stand taller, walk stronger, and glow brighter. They will not understand how it happened so suddenly, but you will know it was the story being written behind the curtain of heaven all along. What was once hidden is being revealed. Archangel Michael says, "Do not fear the unknown, for it is not darkness, it is destiny." The ground you are stepping on has already been blessed. The story is not about where you came from, but about where heaven is leading you now. You are not the same person you were before. The pain you endured did not break you, it rebuilt you. The silence you sat in did not empty you, it filled you with wisdom and clarity. This is why the new story shines differently. It is not a repeat of the old. It is fresh, radiant, and unstoppable. Even the winds of resistance cannot blow against it, for angels themselves are guarding its path. The pen of heaven does not write in error. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 888. You will see signs that confirm this shift. Unexpected calls, sudden alignments, numbers that follow you, moments that feel too perfectly timed to be coincidence. These are the fingerprints of heaven reminding you that the story is already alive. Do not ignore these signs. They are the whispers of assurance meant to carry you through the final stretches of transition. Even when doubt tries to creep in, these confirmations will stand as proof that you are not walking alone. Your story is no longer in the shadows. It is stepping into the light. And with every passing day, the glow around you will only intensify. What once broke you will now bow before you. The voice of destiny is calling your name louder than ever. The things you thought were delayed are being accelerated. The prayers you thought were unanswered are returning as fulfilled promises, dressed in forms greater than you imagined. Stay steady. Stay here. The unfolding is happening even as you breathe these words in. The story is not waiting for tomorrow, it is writing itself in your today. My child, do not underestimate this shift. What comes next will not only bless you, but everyone connected to you. Your story is the doorway through which others will find hope. And this is only the beginning. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 999. The air around you is charged, my beloved child, with the current of a story that no one can steal. You may feel it as chills on your skin, a sudden weight lifted, or the soft pull in your heart that whispers something has changed. This is not imagination, it is the confirmation that the pages of your life are being rewritten right now. Every loss you endured was a comma, not a period. The pauses, the heartbreaks, the endings, they were not the end of your book. They were simply breaks in the narrative, setting the stage for the climax that begins with you today. Stay with me. Do not let distraction take you away. You are standing in the very first line of your greatest chapter, and every second you hold on deepens the imprint of destiny within you. The story has already shifted in your favor. In the coming days, you will notice how people look at you differently. Some will see the glow, some will feel the change in your energy, and some will quietly marvel at how you survived storms that would have destroyed them. Their wonder will not be your focus will be the new path ahead, paved with clarity and joy. The places that once drained you will no longer hold power. The doors that were once locked will open with ease. Even the opportunities that slipped from your hands before are circling back, ready to be placed firmly into your grasp. This is the evidence of heaven's hand. What was once chaos is now order. What was once silence is now symphony. Your life is becoming a living testimony of grace. Archangel Michael says, "Do not shrink back when the light begins to shine brighter. Stand firm. You were made for this unveiling, and nothing can dim what heaven has set ablaze within you." The shifts will come quickly, and at times, you may feel overwhelmed. But remember, the story is already written, you are simply stepping into what has always been prepared. Every shadow that haunted you is dissolving. Every fear that crippled you is breaking. You are no longer trapped in cycles, you are walking in divine alignment. This is the moment the narrative turns in your favor. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 1111. The blessings will come in waves, not trickles. At first, you may think it is small, an unexpected kindness, a sudden opening, a message at the right time. But then, it will build like a tide, rising higher and higher until you are carried by it into places you never dreamed you could reach. Do not resist it. Do not question it. Let it flow, for it is the story heaven has chosen for you. Your name will be spoken in rooms you have never entered. Your presence will be requested in places you once thought were beyond your reach. And all of it will feel natural, because it was always your destiny waiting to catch up with you. The pen has written your victory, and no hand can erase it. This story is not ordinary, it is sacred. It is protected by light and carried by angels who guard every step you take. That is why certain paths closed before, they were not part of your true book. You are being aligned now with the exact people, opportunities, and places that will honor your soul instead of drain it. The counterfeit has ended, only the authentic will remain. And as this new story unfolds, you will notice how peace follows you. No matter the noise outside, inside you will feel steady, unshaken, and guided. This is how you will know the story is real. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 1212. My child, this is not only for you, it is also for those who will be touched by your light. Your journey will inspire, your rise will heal, and your presence will awaken hope in others who thought their stories were over. You are the proof that endings are not final, they are transitions. You are the living chapter of restoration. And as heaven writes through you, others will find courage to believe again. The book of your life has just turned its brightest page. And what happens next will leave you speechless in the best way. Stay, don't move, because the next wave of your story is approaching even now. Sparkles type Amen to get blessing 1313.